As far as I'm aware, this game is ongoing at the moment as we speak in real time. However, they are a little bit ahead of us in the future. And we shall wait and see with great anticipation what this series does deliver for us. Right, and kill that. We are in the we're in the round of 8, the same level as the Kaiser hit series. Let's look for our users in chat. Let's see what distinguished guests we have there. No, there's no distinguished guests here. You're all just a bunch of villagers with no greatcoats on, I think. That's what I can say. There you go. Especially you, look, Tom. You got no greatcoats on. Got to get your greatcoats every game. Right, cool. I'm going to start this series off. Let us have a good time. I'll see you guys on the other side. Actually, I do need to... I've just realised one thing. I do need to change the player... Optimus stays the same. Oh, that's half the battle, isn't it? Aizamk. I'm just going to call him Aiz, I think. Must be one of those weirder names to pronounce. Cool. Games, when I say games are going, like they generally are ongoing.
Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kings of the Old World qualifying tournament number 1. This is the round of 8 between Optimus Prime and Aizamk. The winner of this series will go on through to their respective side of the brackets qualification final. The winner of that will get the automatic qualification to the final event. Optimus is asking, is the mill fixed? Yes, the mill's fixed. If you're not aware, the mill had a tendency to convert, let's say, for any passerby, regardless of if the outlaws had been killed or not. So a bit of drama was caused, but no lasting damage. All a bit of senseless fun, and we move on to another days of good Age of Empires action, and that's what we're bringing you today here. Optimus Prime is pointing to the southeast of the map. On the map, Dnipro Basin, playing as the British civilization. His opponent, Aiz, is playing, or should I say Aizamk, but I probably would call him Aiz here. I don't actually know how to pronounce his name. It's a bit of a weird one in that situation. He's playing as the Italians, pointing to the northwest of the map in the colour red, dropping down early market with the architect, going for a house. If you're not in a know with the Italians, they start with very few villagers, but every tech they research, they get one. Let's have a look. The hunting dog's been researched, and poof, there's a villager. So one civilization gets villagers by by making and researching techs. The other civilization gets villagers by building houses. You think this game is all about its villagers? A villager there for you? A villager there for you? Everybody gets a villager, but it's not all like that. This is just going to be one of those interesting matchups. Do you see Aiz pushing forward, getting Opti's snare, declines to keep the snare on. Is he actually going to get the line of sight on the House of Jaglon? That'd be quite interesting if he is. Does get the line of sight, but maybe he's looking to find the Witch Hunter at the background there. Cows on his map. Both players getting a couple of cows each here. Aiz just the one cow. That cow will probably be promoted to the highest order of the realm for Aiz. Well, I'm doing it Opti, but Aiz will probably have all his cows promoted to the highest realm and not eaten and just sat there and worshipped, because Aiz is our cow hacks. He is our elephant master. He is the one and only, and we love him so much for it. Back to the game in hand. There's another cow here. 40 coin. Low treasures on the northern side. To be fair, I think Aiz would have been hoping for a little bit more of a momentum going to the top side. Seems like the bottom side is where all the action is. 3-stage sheep is actually what Opti's looking for. He's nearly dead from that 2 beast treasure, and to go for 3 sheep instead of something like a 100 XP or well, maybe 90 coin might be too tough to go for this early in the game, but there's certainly a big treasure down here. 100 food, guy by 2 beasts, that certainly would be looking for. Capitalism comes in here for the Italian civilization first. His deck, looking at it now, oh, he's fixed. No, it's the same deck as I saw him play earlier today. I was casting a test game. Capitalism into advanced politicians. In the third age, well, I mean, the second age is standard cards. There's no papal company here of the Broken Lancers and the Stradiots, and there's no Croatian company. I think it's Croatians. There's some Krabats and maybe Shirvons, or something else. I don't quite know off the top of my head, but I know for a fact that in the third age, he has the Black Company, but he does not have the Bosniaks. He does not have the whichever company that is there. That is incredibly strong. The Bosniaks and the Stradiots together, one of the strongest cards I've seen in the third age. The Bosniaks, their base stats are stronger than the Stradiot, and they promote as well on any unit kill, so they become very fast killing machines, and they have a special attack. It's absolutely insane. It's a card I think most Italian players should have in their deck. But later on, 2 Papal Bombards. The Bourbon Allies are very strong. No Papal Company as well. I've seen good use being used from that. That's the 3 Papal Bombards and a lot of Guard Pikes or Papal Pointy Boys, which are Papal Guards. Yeah, of course it's Papal Guards. It's like Guard what? Guard Papal Guards. Oh, that sounds good. Albanian Company. Ah, that's what it is. How's it saying? Are the Italians any good? And the answer is they feel like they're middle of the pack. Maybe like if you're ranking all 21 civs or 20, I don't know how many there are now. I'd probably say they're probably like the 12th or the 13th best. It's rough estimates at this moment in time. They have lots of way of playing. They have lots of ideas. The free tech village on every tech's very nice. They have crossbows, muskets, H2, very strong cavalry shipments, good artillery late game. Maybe the economy is not quite where it might be of other civilizations. Some of the Lombard cards are quite nice. This fast age card and politician ship extra rewards is very, very nice. So they're certainly not underpowered. There's just other things. They're also still under-discovered. I think Malta, I'm not saying it's figured out, but Malta's a very straightforward civ. I think Italy, in terms of build orders, is a little bit more complex with how we want to kind of move around and develop the meta with that civilization. So stay put. Maybe this game we're going to see a bit more action. Stable being built forward here for A's, reducing it forward outpost as well, right next to the mill. It looks like A's might actually want to convert this mill, and because he's got a building nearby, actually I think it's as close as the mill allows you to. Looking to secure this extra food production, 1 food per second on the north side and 1 food per second down here. Will be very, very nice. 700 wood card number 1 into Uvizzi. Yeah, Uvizzi. Of course it is. Come on, let's sound Italian when I say that. Uvizzi. There we go. That's the Basilica one, isn't it? Yeah, Basilica and Lombards generate XP as well. It's very good to see. Ships 1 Basilica wagon. Well, that hasn't actually popped yet. He's actually building one with the architect, it seems. So the architect's building a house out here. He went to the trading post. So he's going to actually build 1 Basilica. Is he going to send a 2nd Basilica? Or have I missed this one completely? What's going on here? Surely you can't have 2 Basilicas. Maybe. I haven't actually noticed that. Yeah? Yeah? No? Yeah? Yeah? Oh, what? Oh, wow. Fair enough. You can get 2 Basilicas. It's going to take the architect a long time to build it, mind. So I'm not worried about that one little bit. Evo with his knowledge. Oh yeah, look at that. You can have up to 3 Basilicas. You should know that, Harrison. You're casting. I play the Malta civilization. I don't play Italy. Even though the funny thing is, Italy is that one civ. I was like, please, devs, please, independence. I'll play it every day if you make it. And then they dropped Malta out of nowhere. I was like, oh my god, I have to play Malta. And I've been playing Malta ever since. But sorry, my knowledge isn't up to your Evolution 07's level. I shall go and do my homework at a later point and catch back up in terms of the necessary theory. Nice Hussar raid on the top. Just being a bit annoying, not getting too much done. 2 Hussars being trained down to the south, trying to pivot around to see if they can find any forward villagers on the housing. But actually, These villagers here from Optimus being very smart, actually keeping close to the outpost and actually making it quite hard to push and siege. That's a nice little bit of building placement there from Optimus, if I may say so. Goes in, Pikes ready to receive the Hussars, and Hussars being forced back again. House of Vasa being picked up here by Aiz, but I don't think he's going to have the time to build it, especially with Pikes nearby. It'd be a bit risky. House of Jaglon up here, again, not going to go for it, but Robot in the chat said something very interesting to me. Said if you send in the Advanced Politicians card and then you get to the 4th age or 3rd age and send in this one, Jaglonian Legacy, all your units and resources that you've already received from the age up gets granted again. It's just insane. You could have the best part of 750 food, 9 Pavitiers, and 3 Falconets just for 600 resources. It's a consideration. And lots of these native techs kind of grow in time, so it's certainly worth to understand how they function. 7 Pavitiers now being sent behind here from Aizamk. His card order, 700 wood. Uvitsi Lombard shipment. That's the advanced Lombard, or Monte di Pieta Lombard, plus 700 coin invested. So look at this invested coin. Over time, that 700 coin will transfer into 350 wood and 475 food. I might have got that one completely wrong, but it's around that area. So it takes time to pay off, but get the Lombard wagon there for free as well. So that's quite a nice little card to have. Check score. Score 0-0. I'm happy to report this is game number 1 between Optimus and Aizamk. A couple of Hussars. Pavitsia has been sent to the forward outpost. There's a little engagement here. But it's got some Hussars, got some Pikes, got some Muskets. Crossbows in the back line. Okay, the Pikes on the southern side pull back. Nice micro there from Aizamk. Elephant is on top form today. Pavitsia is moving forward. Actually, moving maybe a bit too close. More Musk being trained. Pike's doing really well here from Optimus, and Longbow's just having great damage behind. Musks feel a bit weird here from Italy, but kind of need it to hold off the Hussars. Pavitias will do pretty well. I'd say what I haven't noticed is a lot of players maybe don't know or decide to not use the alternative unit stances that the Pavitiers have. When you change your fighting type, you actually gain some good armor if you go into the range mode. I mean, I know there's range mode now, but there's like a defensive mode. They can put their shield down and hide behind it and get some extra armor bonuses, which might be worth it in a standard fight. Does take a while, yes. I did notice that when I was playing against them early on, but the possibilities are there. Let's say. A is now looking into infantry HP, 15%, but is it nothing better for him to send? This is a moment in time where you feel like a Croatian company, is it 3 Papal Lancers and a Stradiot just walks into town and just demolishes everything and wins the game. But oh, is that architect still building the Basilica? Oh, tell him he's fired. He's taking way too long. Another Hussar, another Musk. Musk Huss here from Aiz, but he's on the back foot, and I'm trying to take on the Brits in H2. Maybe not the way to go. The raiding idea is quite nice. He's been staying here longer than he has to. Italy is a civ with no fast stage, no real quick way to get up to the next stage. This doesn't feel like it's working. Playing straight into Optimus's plan. 34 villagers here for Aiz. Optimus at 51 vills. That man is no myth. He's no legend. He's just legendary currently. He is godly among us men. He is the magician, and we call him that. Or I call him. I don't know why I call him magician. Just yes. I think it just happened. It came out of nowhere in the sense of like, oh, he just managed to magic up some random build order and just seemed to work. And we're like, oh wow, that's actually worked out really, really well. Yeah, 3-vil, 5-vil, double wood crate, 4-vil behind this. But I mean, is it wrong to go greedy here as Brits? You're not going to be pushed H2 by Italy. Italy just doesn't have enough upfront eco to get that H2 mass going. Yeah, now the Hussars looking pretty decent, but there's enough pikemen behind this. I love people going pike longbow Hussars instead of, let's say, Musk Huss. It just adds like extra dynamic, the long range of the longbows, and the pikes just preventing any real cav engagement there. Really good stuff to see. Look at this batch of units here. He's not worried about housing population. It's going to be, might even be a 5th Huss. I don't think he'll get in time, but 8 longbows, maybe 9th coming in. Just need to wait for them to join the fight. No longbow upgrades here. I don't imagine him going 6 muskets next card. Not a bad thing. Oh, Hussars onto the longbows. Longbows walking straight. Pull trick around, but that exposes the longbows to the other side of the Hussars. Pikes need to split up, and they do actually. Longbows may want to walk back, but actually good engagement now on Hussars and Hussar action. Pikes join the fray. Not enough infantry here from Italy to really deal with this pike line before they cut through the Hussars. Most of the Italian Hussars have gone down. British Hussars pulling back on the western side, keeping them alive to go onto the Provincias later on. Hussars left side of the stable. I think they might move on to the right. Longbows just turning and standing and firing. Pikes on the western approach. Good micro here from Optimus. Yeah, pretty good. He's cleaned that fight up, and I suppose it was his fight to win with his military advantage. That stable's going to go down, and maybe the... Oh, is that the architect? Oh, it's just a villager. Who cares? It's just a villager, but... Yeah, always good to get some Ville raids versus any civ you're playing. I wonder the architect. Alright, so he's just minding his own business, building a house. Just pikes in anything they touch gets killed. Oh, this is just over. Our poor elephant taps out. GG game 1. Well played. And big Opti takes our first one. Well played. Nip your basin. It's more of a standard game. Nothing about the map apart from this windmill and not that windmill. None of the natives. No. Even Italy is a new civ, but played very, very standard as if it's a European civ. Nothing too out of the blue. There's no papal units, no papal shipments. Maybe a couple of Shivons onto the longbows, papal lancers, no lancer shipment, no age up to the 3rd. Just age up to the 3rd, and Bosniaks just rips through all of this. And I'm not joking. They eat pikes for breakfast. They're that strong. But yeah, that's that game there. Let's look at the Ville line here from Optimus. Oh, just got to stand back and marvel at the beauty. Gets his 50th villager at 9 minutes and 35. Give that man a round of applause. Great build. Good resources. Good game. We move on to the next one. So our dear elephant played the Maltese, didn't get his rewards, but Optimus Prime gets a big tick there from me. Well played. We'll move on. Ah, yeah, you're right. I'll change that next game. You guys know what it was, doesn't it? You'll be fine. We're on the second game, and okay, now it's a Malta mirror. Aizamk playing Italy into Malta. Interesting. Have all other civs you could play. He's going to go for Malta and England, but Optimus also going for his Maltese pick on this map, and here it is, guys. We're spawning with level 3 trading posts across the map, and in 1v1 it's pretty insane, and team games as well. So both players start with extra crates. This map starts with a bit of extra resources. The southern TP line and the northern TP line is served by level 3 trading posts. So anything you build, any TP you build super early pays off very quickly, and you can boom on the trading posts. If anything, just have everybody on TPs and just try and get as many as you can in the first stage. It's super worth it. I would encourage it. And yeah, Aizamk going market house to kick the game off, and the playback has stopped because it was out of sync with the original game. Hooray! Have I crashed? What on earth is going on? No. I'm just going to restart the game first and get that one sorted out. Why would that one crash? There's no reason. There's no reason for it. It wouldn't take off a mod. No reason to do so. We'll try and skip past that point if we can. Overlay? It wouldn't be the overlay, because the overlay's got nothing to do with the program. Oh yeah, but like I see what I mean. I don't know why it would. There's nothing out of the blue there which would cause that to happen. Some Bukonku saying like, it's good for MS sponsors so everyone gets to see how good the game is. The game's a good game. Enjoy it. I enjoy it. And I know that you enjoy it too. Let's see if this one goes again. Right, I just want to see if this goes with, if we can get to that place. Pardon me. Well, coming through. No, that game's just, the game's done. It's, I kind of want to find out what's gone wrong because it's the same place that it just collapsed into each other. Maybe I'll download the rec again. It's not that though. Game's bugged, yeah. Okay, so it's not the treasure. It's not that. There's literally nothing here which causes this issue. Apart from this one lucky coin, which is not lucky. It's unlucky. Is it the TP? No, not the TP. Could be the TP. Well, I'll just carry on. Yes, it seems it. Please. Maybe. Maybe. We'll find out. I'll see if I can contact A's. I'll be back with you in 2 ticks. Just gonna carry on, get the next one sorted. Oh, why do they always zip things when you're downloading them? So annoying. Come on. We'll paste this in here and we'll carry on. We'll leave game 2 for the time being so I find out a bit more what happened in that one. But cool. Minimize that. Get rid of that. Minimize that. As soon as I finish this risotto, I've got drip falling down absolutely everywhere. Oh, I'll try. Yeah, it's a good shot. I'll try and do that one again. No. I just clicked. Oh no! I just clicked how to buy. It's like zip file manager instead of like the close option. Yeah, they have it next to each other because they've been sneaky like that. Sneaky. It might be the same file. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. Let's minimize that and let us continue on our journey of the elephant. God, I just can't believe it's 1-0 already. It's like, oh my god, you guys, they're so good. They fight so quick. Hold up. Good night. Right, I just want to push forward just to see if this is fine. If not, we'll move on to the next game. So it's around this time where the train line... Yeah, when this train line comes at knocking at Optimus's TP, is when the problem. But it's not that. That's not the issue. It probably isn't the issue, but we'll have to find out. Done, done, done. Choo choo, choo choo. We'll have to move on to the next game. That's had it. I'll have to. My mouse is stuck. That's fine. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after our minor technical difficulties. We're joining ourselves into game number 3, and I've got bad news for my elephant lovers. I've got good news for my elephant lovers. I've been told that A's managed to secure the victory, and that game was casted live on Callan's stream if you ever wanted to do and take it. And so we move on to game 3. It's Anatolia with Optimus spawns to the east of the map in the colour blue, playing as the Indian civilization, with A's playing as the Chinese to the southwest of the map. Hayes is a mortar god, I'm not surprised. We all bow down. Well, turns out it seemed like opening up with Market in England is how you play. Who needs level 4? Good night. Yeah. Who knows what goes up in elephant's mind? He must be a very smart person, but that's an opening Market. Star player of the last game of what we saw. Must be that one lucky coin. He did Expo Pot? I don't know. We don't know. We'll never know. Maybe have to check into counter stream to find out, but it's okay. The Malta Civilization Mirror can go to bed for the time being. We're going to go back into old school. Back into the TAD. It's China versus India on a very large map. We did see China-India in the matchup between Kevin and Optimus. Optimus playing India in that one as well and winning. The game did go on for a rather long time, but it was a good game nevertheless. We all enjoyed it. We all enjoy these actions. Oh, I love this. I love this a lot. 45 wood and 40 food right next to each other. Yeah, I think the elephant might just have this. He might actually attack both at the same time. That's okay. Also, this is strange because this pikeman actually has a multiplier versus cavalry. Oh no! He's aggroed it! He's aggroed it! Oh no! Optimus! Optimus, not like this! Oh! Getting destroyed by a pikeman. Where is he going? I would be sure. I'd be so mad if I was Optimus. I'd be so mad. Crazy. T-export shipment has apparently arrived, but for whom I may say so. No, why would you do that first? Aizamk's gone for T-Lee's first card number 1. No villager shipment here. Does have infinite 300 wood. If he was to go infinite 300 wood, what would he spend it on? It might be that he wants the export so fast to generate, so he can research that blockhouse as early as possible to get it built as far forward as possible. His deck seems to be very H2 focused. You know, H4 is Manchurian combat and Flying Crows. There's no even Western Reforms in there, which I think he might have forgot that card exists because it's just strictly better for Manchurian combat. But this H2 is really aggressive. He's got the flamethrowers in there. flamethrower and the castle rickshaw, export, rattans, Mongolian scourge. Big treasure here, 100 food in the pumpkins. Aizamk loves his vegetables, and he'll be enjoying that one as well. The goat's been eaten up. Probably eating the goat a little bit late here. We'll get the age up in a 13, good time, 13 villagers, considering he hasn't got the 2 villagers here from the age, from the first shipment of the northern refugees. He'd be quite happy with this. He's electing to build as though with 1 villager on the thing. I think he's trying to get his next villager in queue, which it is in queue. Maybe another one. I'm sure he's going to put some more on that. It feels a bit sad to have it just the 1 villager there, because it is a bit slow. Maybe he's actually anticipating that by the time the blockhouse wagon crosses the map, he can time that then being built for the first shipment. Defensive aggro here from Optimus, and that's very defensive. How does he know? How does he know that he needs to go that defensive, like behind TC level of defense? It's crazy, man. Optimus, he's thinking on you. Oh, I know, because the fucking the trees. Where'd you build it? Did you build it here? Did you build it there? You can't build it there because that tree's in the way. You can't build it here, that tree's in the way. You can't build it. You just had to find a slot in between the trees and just put it in there. It's like trying to park a car in a multi-story car park. You just have to find the right bay to go for, and then just put it in. Oh, look at that. Optimus with the sheepies, bringing them home nice and safely. Market coming down here from A's as well. So the thing with A is he's going for a market, but he skipped the 2 Ville shipment. Actually, I'm not questioning our Lord and Saviour, but I do find this build order a bit baffling from A's. I'm sure he will enlighten us. And I assume he's going aggressive in the sense that he's wanting to save that extra Age 1 eco shipment for an Age 2 military shipment with tempo. Kind of looks like he's wanting to go for... I'm not going to say rattan shields. I know he's putting his blockhouse forward. He's going gold, so he looks like to be training food and gold units, which is going to be the Step Rider Chu Canoe batch. He's sending 7 steps as well. That should be... Yeah, it's gonna be, that blockhouse is going to be up way before that shipment arrives. He's gathered all the food crates, herding back the Ibex. It seems like most people is on gold, though. Actually, just getting enough here for the first batch of units being trained. And he's going for the Mongolian army, of course. No, he's going standard. I was about to say, Mongolian is also food and gold, and it's a 2-step 2 Kashik, but he wants the 2-step 3 Chu Canoe, which probably makes a bit more sense early on versus India, with the Agra Fort, the Sepoys, and the Gurkhas being trained. I don't think Optimus is going to send in Sours this early, going for wood. But once he sees this forward blockhouse, I think he's going to change his strategy. This poor elephant is off to actually look into the China base to see what he can find. Misses the blockhouse. Not by much, though. Is the Step Rider going to chase the elephant? I don't think it should. Well, actually, now, yeah, he can, because now it's very clear what A's strat is. He's going quite aggro in H2. There's the step. Oh, Step's stopped. He's lost track of the elephant, but back in base, though. Step Rider's having to do a little flyby. Chu Canoes are coming in. But this is probably quite fine here for India. Okay, 1 villager is going to get in under trouble. Good snare in action there. Agafort probably wants to try and target the Chu Canoe more than anything else, just for splash damage on those low HP units. And yeah, the aggro, even defensively, is putting in so much work. No, it sits out just outside the town centre range. That's all pretty good. Optimus going for a 3rd trading post on Anatolia, making big use of this long TP map. And, you know, more shipments, more vills. You know how the cookie crumbles with these kind of things. Sending in 300 export now. Trying to get some... Likely to be Ottoman Hussars, Ottoman Minutemen. I don't think he'll go Brit here, especially versus Chu Canoes. He's got enough musketeers with the Sepoy production. I think he's going to try and play this how he played it versus Kaiser. Just kind of sit back and prod with a couple Gurkhas when he eventually gets around to training units. Hasn't actually trained any units yet. Then again, Aizamk only follows this up with a Step Rider Keshik batch. And that's it. A's is now getting... He's now researching village. He's researching village population on just one village to be 2 villages. My elephant, that only gives you 10 pop on 2 villages. You should just build a second village. Maybe my elephant's tired. No ATP from Optimus. He's just taking regular 3 training posts. Step rise will be pushed back. They want to try and take this training post, but if the Seaboys could go in, oh, they're going back. So yeah, that TP will go down. He's just trying to save the elephant. Optimus is just trying to do this no units, but now he's eventually trained some Seaboys. I want to say trained them, but it might actually just been sent. No, I trained them. It's quite awkward in their touch-ins. You don't actually know which building they come out of. Yeah, so train some Seaboys. Does lose another trading post. He's not going to build a second trading post. I like with the German consulates here. He's transitioned from Russian to German. Kind of needs to send 300 export before he does that because it looks good, but he hasn't got a trickle in. I know this is a place to get a trickle, but he hasn't got a trickle in. He just hasn't got enough resources for it, and he's trying to age up next age with 700 gold. The fact he's missing these 2 villages, it probably is not as big as the deals are making out to be, but it is somewhat significant. It does really affect your momentum as you go through, and at the moment, score's looking good for Aizamk. I don't see where the score's coming from, to be honest. I think Opti's fine in his position, but he hasn't really. I don't think he's lost a single Vil, and he hasn't lost 2. He will lose one now. Hello. Oh, we put it in. Seaboy's coming in, but there's no great coats. Oh, she doesn't need her great coat. She's that beefy. She does not need a great coat. Your Step Rise getting some good value on these trading posts. Maybe Optimus is just happy to buy time with this wood investment. Because any time that those Step Rise are not raiding the villagers here from the Indian player, this time actually I think Optimus is quite happy. And he's also got 3 sheep and 2 water buffalo. This man's swimming in experience points. Card order here. Distributism would create export. Foreign login. Now sending in some sours. I think his next card will be coin to age up because he's going to see that Ace is aging up behind this. There's quite a lot of Seaboys. It's just a long way to cross the map if the Seaboys want to be aggressive in that situation. But oh, he's actually seen that. He's seen where Aizank's hunting. Off goes the Seaboys. Here comes the sours, the elephants. The food trickle has been researched. I don't know why I'm seeing Aze's consulate research has come through. So you've got the food trickle. That's not the wood trickle though. I think you'd rather have the wood and oh, the hussars do the dodge, they do the dip, and they're gonna do the dunk on the Chu canoe. Those villagers exposed. Here comes some Kashyyyks, but the Seaboys are not too far behind. Pick up the Chu canoe, get out of there before the reinforcements come in. Maybe Optimus hasn't got the mobility that the elephant has with his step riders or the multitasking, but he's happy just to jam it in there now. His heavy infantry and is kind of unchallenged. Looks like Ace was thinking about pivoting there with 8 Chu canoes, but he does have 8 on the TP, so he should be fine. Going for pikes and pivot, but he won't have a shipment in next age. Villagers forward here being picked off by the hussars. So that's at least 4 of this game so far. There's a 5th coming down. I mean, those numbers are approximate, but 27 Vils for Ace, 31 for Optimus, plus Trickles and soon to be Imperial Bureaucracy. And the Explorer is going to get under pressure behind us. Counter raids, 2 villagers, 3 villagers, 4 villagers in the base. 5 villagers. Is that Mongolian Scourge? That's Mongolian Scourge from Aizamk. He's actually pulled that card out and made it a good effect. But I feel because losing villagers up here and the Explorer is brutal because the age up come in, but your Explorer is already pretty dead and done. But action left and right, and these villagers snared. Sours coming in. The age up's been complete from A's. Seaboy's putting pressure on the blockhouse, so no more forward spawn points. 26 Vils for A's. 31 again for Optimus, so we're back to where we were a couple minutes ago. I think these Sours will try and commit for the kill. I mean, they're done otherwise, so they've got to try and go for it, and that villager will survive. She will survive. I was petrified. Just looking at Optimus's position, he's kind of like stuck in the middle of no man's. He's like, he is age 2 near enough all in, but I don't know what an extra batch of 5 seaports will add to this competition. The extra sours be very, very nice. Keshik's been pressure. A block has been built by 1 Vil. That's risky. That's going to take some time. And yeah, Optimus has seen the Keshiks. I think the Hustle will chase down into the base, pulling the Keshiks, but once he goes and sees this with the Ottoman line of sight. Oh, that villager! That villager's going to go down. Ottoman line of sight, map hacks, 3 map hacks here for the Indian. Provides extra line of sight for your units. It's just, that's denied building. That's a brutal. And also, village to the north, that's easy pickings for siege. There's nothing defending that, and that is population that the elephant here just can't afford. And he's actually given up on replacing the blockhouse. He's just going to build a barracks and base instead. He's like, yeah, nah, I'm not going to try for the outpost style building. And these villages, or villagers, are trying to run away. 1 villager going north. Hey, guess what? Guess what this unit's called? He's called a Northern Refugee. Hey! Sorry for the mouse there. I kind of knocked it while celebrating. I thought it was quite a good banter. Quite a good joke. I like that. I'm going to use that a bit more often. In the sense that the Chinese card is called Northern Refugees, which Aizamk didn't send. Bostanchi Huss going down. Aiz is saying low. I kind of think that Aiz's position at the moment is to be weak. He's struggling, let's say. He's struggling. Aiz says yes, he's too tired. His elephant is not feeling on good form today. Poor Aiz playing way past his bedtime. What a good lad. But maybe Aizamk just forgot the 2 villager shipment existed. Maybe it wasn't part of the grand plan. It was just tired Aiz. But income intervention, cavalry. Yeah, this is not as bad. This is probably the best he could hope for, actually. Minutemen surround, Redcoat's one side. Actually, Redcoat's getting nice and close and personal, but Seaboy's going to damage this, and they've killed so many Vils now. I think the follow-up from Optimus will be absolutely fine later. 26 Vils versus 37. You have to remember, Aiz does have Fortune Tower, though, but he's still on the rainbow trickle of everything. And Seaboys are getting something done. More Seaboys running across with their swords out there. Really angry they are. Seaboys are trying their best. The last stand of Beijing. Indian army gets taken down, but at what cost, we must say. At what cost? 38 villagers here for Optimus Prime. Aging it behind. Go to the Charminar? Charminar gate here for the Mahouts. Aizamk. 28 villagers. He has more. He always has more villagers than I think he does at any time. I look back, it's like, oh, he's got another villager. It makes sense. Chang Dao's come out. That actually will counter the. Will counter quite nicely the Mahout on the edge up. Yeah, Aiz can do it. Yeah, we believe. We believe too. Optimus does need to. Optimus does need to get Urumi out. It's crucial that his first card's Urumi, else he is pretty much. Yeah, not toast. He's just struggling. Does need to get one of his power ships, but he's got no food. The closest thing to food is over here. Why is he chopping so much? Oh, sorry. Why is he chopping so much wood and gold? I'm struggling to see what he's trying to do with this. Is he going castle? But castle into what? Ooh, is he going for a town centre? But that's quite greedy. Looks like he's trying to build a town centre up here.
Hello.
What is going on? What is Optimus doing? I don't actually know. I don't actually know what's going on. He's got 1 Zambarak, bless, on Discipline Mahawk. Gurkha, the elephants are in base the other side. Yeah, I mean, obviously does have the double trickle, but I think Aiz now probably has like a wood trickle and food trickle from the consulate, or he's only got the food trickle, but he can soon get the other trickles. And that porcelain tower looking really good from Aizank's point of view. Going Manchu! What a play! Our elephant's coming back right into it. Another town centre being bit by 1 villager. This is a point where if you're Optimus, you kind of realise you have no army, you have no way to kind of combat all this. Maybe Optimus should just act, do a bit of harassing back, and then age with army. He's aged with 0 army behind this. The Charmin, disciplined Mahout's trapped in the trees trying to hide. He's a shy elephant today. Mastermind, naughty, naughty, naughty. But I need to get a tape measure up to make sure that theory is correct. It should be. I think that's got a good analogy. Manchu coming up from the Ford village, it looks like. Oh, there's a village up here. Does he know? He may know, but he doesn't know enough just yet. Manchu going down to the southern side, and actually, how do you kill? What does India have to deal with Manchu, and which is and won't get cleaned up by this? The outside is very, very little. A couple of Zams going Gurkha Zam. I'm not too sure the Zambarak's really helping here. I suppose there's not much heavy cavalry, so you got to pick up a few things, and then the Gurkha are going to trade quite well. But Aizamk's looking to be a decent position for the time being. He may actually go into oh, he hasn't got the Iron Troop. He does have Bayang army though. Good card. But he's not macroing for the food. He's basically only on gold because it's the only resource close to him that he can get. One Zambarak trying to raid. It's not going to get too much done. Spling Gurkha, Mantabdar Gurkha out. And for the time being, they are the better Gurkha by quite some distance with respect to the arquebusiers. Yeah, so we'll keep pushing there. The elephant finally being called into action, pushing forward. The other elephants are being revived. That's good play from the Zambarak, getting them up. Heavy cavalry though, crossing the field to join. Looks like he's gone essentially full heavy cavalries. Agent with the gold. Misha Hammer's first card. Chang Dao's into Manchu. Yeah, there's just nothing here to stop this heavy cavalry Manchu play. Manchu will snipe the Mahout very quickly, and that will free up the heavy cavalry just to do everything else they want. Manchu onto the Bostanchi. Chang Dao's not even doing anything. Double Mint and being caught behind this. But the heavy cavalry is going to go straight onto the Gurkhas behind this. And oh, there's even the ranged infantry behind this. The elephant's done this. The elephant has done this. There's enough heavy cavalry behind this. Gurkhas are great, but there's the Zambarak's only colonial age units. They do not have the power output to deal with all this. And once the Chang Dao's engaged in melee combat, then they're trading, they're doing well. Manchu, high damage, high rate of fire. And it's going to take a lot of damage from the Gurkhas to pick them off. Chang Dao's behind, picking off one of the elephants. That's good positioning from these units, but one iron flail on the Gurkhas. It's good night. These guys do so much damage versus it. A bit of spin to win there from this flail, but you just see all these units under pressure. Where are the Mahouts going? Where are they going? What are you doing? What are you doing? You just left your Gurkhas hanging. They're gone. It's too late now. Don't apologise. They're gone. It's too late. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, Optimus. Just disappointed. It has to be it. That game has to be over now. Especially if Aze is paying attention about these villagers, which I assume he's not. But if he does, then he's got some very good eyesight. That's a couple of villagers exposed. Villagers are walking to the town centre instead of the aggro, which is right there. Arquebusiers, where are they going? Are they going to go? They're going to go straight to the base. Raid on the southern TC as well. That's pretty good. 5 Manchu still alive here from Aze. And Bayang Army. Yes, Bayang Army coming in here from Aze. Elite Step, Elite Keshik, and I think that's exactly what the Doctor orders. They're very strong versus buildings. Good siege, good raiding, good. Just good. It's just a well-rounded compo that is. Does it very good. The Yubi have got no idea which army to take on. For the time being, they can't take on anything. Optimus is basically waiting for Let's train the Mahu. Why are you training Mahu? What is that going to do for you? I have no idea. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Have mercy. Spare the villagers. And Aizamk coming back in this series. We've been praying for him. He's now 2-1 up versus Optimus Prime. What a game. 19 minutes. I actually felt a bit shorter than it actually was. For a moment in time I thought Optimus had it. Aiz is caught out in the open, but it's the Porcelain Tower. It's just so strong, the Porcelain Tower. Even if it's on food, it's just so much you get from it in that situation. It makes it all the worthwhile. That fight in Aizamk's base was just as good position as Aizamk could have hoped for, and actually had the mass to deal with it. I generally thought it was going to be closer than that, but the TC fire as well. You know, yeah, it's never going to be the greatest trade, but even then, I thought a couple of vills went down, but not enough. Only 3. You wanted more for that to happen. Optimus losing all his vills there from the Ottoman Big Boss, and that's actually quite huge. Or the Ottoman tech. Military population, Optimus 50 to. It's just a push in an age. It's a cardinal sin. Can't push and age. You can push and then pull back an age. Diving in and then going, I've got no army. Let's age. It's always just risky. But I think that he kind of did he have to? He probably felt like he was forced to, really. I'll give him credit for trying to get back into it there, but in the end, the elephants came out the path. And yeah, just the fight wasn't as didn't go as well as he had hoped for there. Right, let's see on the other side. That there is going to be as a Malta. Optimus is going India there, and Aiz went China. And he's got the victory, Malta and China. 2-1 up currently right now, and we move on to the next one. Is Portugal next map? I don't actually know. I might be Portugal 5. No, of course it's not. It's Scandinavia. Oh, it's Coolland. Ah, it's Coolland is the map. Right, come join me, guys. Yeah, I said change transition. Yeah, there we go. Welcome back. Optimus spawns to the northwest of the map in the colour blue, playing as the Spanish civilization. The map is Coolland. Aizamk playing as the Germans, spawning to the southeast of the map in the colour red. This is a nice little spawn. I like it. The TP lines are to the kind of the west and east for both players respectively. They're kind of the middle of this lake, so side channels. I like this spawn. Sometimes you see players, let's say one spawn here and one spawn up here, which is kind of like a bit of a weird dynamic, but it's very close to Prefect Marches. But this feels enough different to Prefect Marches for it to be kind of cool. I always thought this house trained falconets, so when I saw it, I was like, oh, it doesn't train falconets, I was a bit disappointed. Like, what's the point of having falconets out the front? The falconets aren't even shooting anything, they're just shooting into the mud. Like, that's some poor defensive positioning. I've ever seen it before. House of Vasa, House of Jagalon for both players. Hey, Optimus here going for House Market. Not going to go straight for an H1 TP. I can understand that. The TP lines are rather far. You might find yourself some good treasures. There's 40 wood there by the brown bear. 100 food on offer there by 2 plague doctors and a mad dog. I like these beaver treasures that now give food in H1. I think it's a nice little change. It's a refreshing change. It's not too impactful and there's not too many of these treasures around, but it's kind of nice. But you pick up this treasure and go, actually, this is going to help my H1 a little bit. There's still no better feeling than picking up a 50 coin free beaver treasure. That's just like peak Age of Empires free feeling, that is. We're not having that language in this chat. Come on. Let's keep it remotely user friendly. Let's look at Optimus's deck here. Oh, he's actually going for that treasure. You did see that's good. Might actually allow him to go 15 vil here. No, 14 vil. That would be very nice. He has picked up a couple of food treasures to help him as well. And the markets start hunting dogs should allow him a bit of a faster generation. I think he's going to commit to this. He hasn't trained level 1. He's going to go for this. This is going to be good. Yeah, that's better. I like that. Good explanation. Oh, he's going for another vil. No, he should age up now. I think he should age up now. Oh well, he's committed now. He's decided one way over the other, and he's going to go for a 15 villager age up. Age up standard time. A bit of idle though, but I think he was hoping for the gang sort in transition, and that should give him a little bit of a stronger follow up. German explorer nearby, but not quite there. Shipping capitalism for the 3 vil, but I do agree that it's a bit interesting to have no TP, but I think the idea of the gang saw is now he can go for a trading post in transition and won't feel too behind as a result of it. Does have a really nice back hunt of caribou. Same here for the German player. This hunt here is actually quite close to the elk, so you're going to make some good decisions by hunting that one in. Smain going down to the train post site, and that will get built. I'm not too sure if he actually gets the 1820 age up time to the Fortress Age on time. He might be a bit behind. Well, I've just realised. I think this is the first time I've ever seen children in this game. Yo, this is creepy. Hey kids, want some books to read? Do you want some books to read? I got a story to tell you. They look like mini settlers. Definitely the girl. She looks like a mini settler. Look at them. It's the same clothing attire. Hey, no, I'm not creepy. I'm not creepy. It's the game is creepy. Don't blame me for that one. I mean, I'm keeping this PG. That's why okay. Now you say that, I've got to see it. Yes, the book is bigger than the child. Yo, yeah, you're right. They're tiny. They're absolutely tiny. She must be like 3 foot, 2.5 foot, 3 foot. I don't know. Maybe they really are that small. Attack! Stable coming down. Stable coming down. 5 vil. So Optimus doing like a 5 Huss semi as Spain. Interesting. This is like a matchup where it should be super duper Spain favoured, and Optimus here is playing in a way which I wouldn't be expecting to see. Let's say, not say it's right or wrong, but going for a different idea. And one thing I would say about this is I've done this before, not necessarily in this build order. Just going like for like a TP age 1 into house 15 vil age up. Is you can send 3 vil capitalism 5 vil. You don't send any gold, but you do send wood crates. You age up about 30 seconds later, maybe 20 seconds later. Nothing too significant. But you have like the best part of 8 extra villagers as you are transitioning. So you just have such a great follow up afterwards in terms of like mixed eco and just strength. So you don't have to fully rely on like a Spain FF timing, but you actually just play on and just make loads of units, and it's just a nice way to, refreshing way to play Spain, not having to rely on getting the value from the 2 Falcons. Optimus here, 3 settler wagons. Oh, Aizamk, shall I say, 3 settler wagons. That's just come in, I think. Yeah. 700 wood being sent. Barracks is being made. You can't build it on the ice. You just build it to the side where the single trading post is. Almost half expecting Optimus to go for a second trading post when he was on this side of the map, but that's all fine. But oh, hello! The Alliance do see a lone explorer, Juan Cabrillo, on his own, and he's going to get put to sleep. Hussar's chasing up. I'm not going to pronounce that one. It's German. That's a hard one to pronounce, probably. Gerhard? What a German name that is, Gerhard. I have no idea what that name's referring to, so I'm going to leave that competition there for another day. Still trapped in now for Aizamk. One more batch of pipes coming in. The house is going to be built by the settler wagon. He's going to commit. Oh, that village is going down, but that's just sacrificial. That is. That's nice play. Oh, there! He's still alive! Still alive! Oh my god! Wow. That villager survived with 3 HP. My goodness God, that's a Christmas miracle I've ever seen it. And somehow now got 4 HP after coming out from the town centre. Wow. This game amazes me. Train post does go down. Us looking to engage the settler wagon. Has he found the settler wagon? Oh, Pike's coming out to save. Okay, that's pretty safe. So, yeah, Spain, Huss semi here. It's like you don't often see from Spanish point of view. You kind of got to bin off this Aizamk because this is going to keep on happening. Oh, the magic! Optimus, the magical micro. He shines again. He leads us in his dark hour. He is now sending in 3 dops. He's sending 3 dops and trained doppelsomners. I suppose that can work versus Lance and Rod. Bit of Ulan there for the skirms, but Falconets may be a bit difficult to deal with. There's more Huss here for Optimus. The Huss age up. Don't imagine he's going for Cav. Vec. He's just running through pikemen. He does have Rodaleras there to kill as well. Okay, the kind of Rodaleras blends in with the ice. Bit of active camouflage here for blue cavalry on this ice field. I'm not going to lie. Look, they kind of just blend in. There's a bit of blue, bit of white, bit of very good camouflage. Wait, Optimus is still in the second age. What? I thought he aged up with the 4 Huss. I'm an absolute S word. How can I not see if Optimus is not aging? I've no idea. It's a tournament game as well. Why would you not play standard build orders and just have a sense of safety and security about yourself here? Where's that 3 HP villager? Oh, she's tucked away. 8 tops. Even if there is 8 dops and they crush the crossbows, the rods can just run away, the Huss can just run away. Oh my, the swings. Do some swinging. Oh, Optimus not like this. Get out there, just get out there. Bin some units, do something. That works. That actually does work quite well. You gotta kill the Ulan though before it snares the crossbows. Okay, that's fine. Whew. Panic averted. No, just go back. You know the Ulan's come in. That Rodalera is a Chad, I'm not gonna lie. So job well done. Rodaleras with their 40% melee resistance. Interesting units to fight into dops. They do hold the line quite well. Just bin the crossbows at this moment in time. You don't lose your Huss for this. 1 Huss going back to try and help. Oh, the swing comes in. And this is brutal. Maybe Optimus is... Oh, it's a raiding base. Is that 3 HP will go down? I don't think so. Mate, I have no idea where she is. She might have already been gone. No, she's there with the greatcoats. I think. Something like that. This is one of the more weirder micro battles I've ever seen, actually. 5 Huss, 4 crossbow run away from 5 dops who've got the snare on.
See?
And Optimus comes out with that one. I'm surprised he managed to walk away with Huss then after the couple of times they got snared. That's pretty cool to see. Well, yes, he could only pull the crossbows once he lost enough of them, because it's not by like volume or experience, it's by pure numbers of rod raid on the villagers. Brother, he needs to back off though. Well, you know he's got Huss coming. He's got Huss. He has the micro of the Ulans though. I think 5 rods can take on 5 Ulans. It's close, but the dops force the issue, and yeah, it's to run. Is Optimus aging yet? He is aging. Is Aizamk aging? No, he's not aging just yet. He's got 11 doppelsomners. Where's the other dops? They're over here with the Explorer. Has a Minuteman been called here from Optimus? I don't think it has. He kind of needs it once it commits. And he's just thrown more Ulans into the equation, which doesn't quite need to do. Doesn't look too bad. The thing is, as long as the Uhlans go down, then the crossbows and Minutemen can help fight. Actually, the Rodlers can chase. The Rodlers can chase us down. The Minutemen will be nearby. Reinforcing rods. Hussars now going for a counter raid. More Rodlers going through. Germany will still win this fight, I think, but it's not too bad of a trade. Need to make sure that Uhlans don't get killed. You can deal with rods fighting Dops, because it's not that bad in exchange. Rodlers are much cheaper than the Doppels on the. And the Huss going for a counter raid into the base. That's smart. This is smart play here from Optimus Prime. Well, all the Dops are down, and the Aizamk are in here from Spain. Huss has gone straight into the base. They're finding the villager. There's the low HP Vil. That's gone down. There's a settler wagon begging to get picked off as well. That's another Vil going down. Late reactions. No reactions yet. More Dops in the fight. Hussar's actually getting torn to shreds, but it's the Vils in base. Might just be the two. Is he going to find the settler wagon? Oh, he's looking for it. Oh, he's looking for it. And it didn't quite happen. Back to this villagers in base being picked off here. Doppel was winning that first fight. Hussars did pull back. Well, you know, this is close. Lance is coming out for card 1 here. Training Skirm and Goon. He's going to need more gold. But he needs to get. He just needs full Goon, really. He needs full Goon just for mobility, just to kite away from Dop Ulan. If he stays H2, just needs full Goon. Goon Rod? Rod just to hold him in place. Goon's just to fire over the shoulder. But if you're going Goon Rod, you might as well just go Rod Skirm, is the idea. This is strange. Madness. No, you don't go Lance to counter Doppels. That's a stupid idea, that is. Stupid. Get that man out of here. Can I get a 5-hour timeout on Diesel? You can go to bed and think about what he's just said. I suppose Germany's on the map now trying to find the coin. That settler wagon, which was being used to build the barracks, is now being picked off, and well played for Optimus for committing to the settler snipe. That's exactly what we do in that situation. But that settler's going down. There's 2 settlers there. There's 2 settlers there. There's no one nearby. There's no one nearby. Ulan raid. Rodler's colonial age. They're not upgraded. That's 2. There's a lot of Vils over here. Rod's gonna. But the control group. I think Optimus is trying to use control groups, and he's pulling the rods the wrong way. No. Go defend the raid. How do you lose that many Vils to that raid? That's so. Oh, he's going in for that one settler though. Tried it. Tried his luck. Didn't quite work out. Got a bit of everything here. All we need now is some dogs from Optimus, and we've got a full house. He had a Kappa at Aizamk TV. No. I did say the international rule of Twitch is Kappa means you can say anything you like. Yep, Diesel, I shall give you a VIP status for that enlightenment you showed us. The thing is, A's Civ bonuses is shipments, and I don't think you can really get rid of 1, 2, 3, 6 shipments in age 2, maybe 4 shipments, have 2 left over. You've got 2 TPs. He does have a shipment ready to go, I suppose, but what will it be? He's got no Jaegers in his deck as Sir Elephants here. He does have Landschnecks, which would actually be really good in this situation. Going Doppels, 5 Doppels. Villagers in the backline at risk at the moment. A lot of goons pushing away the Uhlans, and it's Skirm Rod Glass is doing great damage versus the Minutemen. And actually, the villagers have to run to the town centre, but have to run through the gauntlet of fire, the death road, let's say. 1 settler, 2 settlers, 1 settler wagon going down. The villagers down the east side. Oh, it's the 6 settler wagons. A nice little commotion out here. Maybe they're talking about wagons and wheels and axes and lederhosen, whatever they want to converse about. The thing is, since the Landschnecht has been buffed with their, I think it's like fastest speed and their overhand attack, they're actually pretty decent. And no, it's not fastest speed, but it might be cheaper cost or something along the line. Like, they are usable mercs. They are pretty good at what they do. their overhand attack is just like a massive charge ability. They just do, two Lancers on this is quite annoying to deal with, but luckily there's 3 Vet Husks nearby and they'll win that fight. Husk down here just waiting to strike back on that. They're waiting to raid the herd again, or the hunts again. I gotta say, this map's actually quite big. It is actually quite a sizable map. It's just very open, is what it is. Especially when there are no buildings and no terrain, anything here. You can't. But then again, it's actually hunting in the middle of the map might be the safest place because it's the quickest, it's the shortest distance for the army to respond to. Vet Husk, Vet Ullans, you know, I think people say sometimes like, oh yeah, here we got Skirm Goonrod Husk combo, which is strictly right. Well, okay, it's wrong, but you'd refer to heavy cavalry as Husks. Like I even say, Lakota's going for a Husk Goon combo if they're going like a Bow Rider, Axe Rider in that situation. But Ullans are definitely very hussy. Lancers are maybe not Husk type units, but Ullans are very hussy. Just all-round cavalry instead of having multipliers versus either cav. But the thing is, it's not that. Oh, I meant to say this unit is actually. I just refer to it as the general tense. Like if I see China going Arquebusier Changdao, we just say skirm scored, but they're not skirmishers. They're arquebusiers, swords you can get away with, but they're not actually skirms. There, see. Little difference here, Rem. Little difference, but I understand the joke. So hussy. Isn't it like hussy a bit of a dirty word? I don't actually know what that is. It's like an Urban Dictionary type of word, or is it actually a real word? Somebody might need to Google that one for me. I might need to stop saying it. Badge on map, low coin. Yeah, there's no double coin mining base, and coins are pushed to the side. There's enough. There's enough hunt behind your base. You've got the House of Vassar as well, which actually could be quite nice. I think German's one of those civs can easily get that extra bit of wood if they need to, or go. They can get the House of Vassar on the 700 wood. I don't think Germany need all that 700 wood early on, and that kind of allows them to make the most of their age 2. Sometimes they're waiting for age 3. Oh, surround with Dops around! Dops around! Where are they going? Get in there! Oh my god, this is be beautiful! Oh, carnage! Carnage! Goons are falling over! And it's Ullans on the skirmishers, the rods going to the war wagons. This is just a mess. This is everything that Optimus does not want to have on his plate right now. But I think there's enough skirms to pick up the colonial units. Panic averted there for a moment, but my god, that was asking for it. That was so bad. Oh my god. Still not over, actually. A couple of lances on the Ullans, not really enough, and the goons are being whittled down very quickly. 2 Hero Rodoleros is actually going to be Hero Rodoleros. I'm going to do enough onto the Ullans. Villagers now at risk. There's 2 skirms nearby, and Optimus has been beaten back by villagers. What is going on? The villagers. What? Is he waiting for like a shipment, like Falks? Mercs, Stradiots. Ah. Okay, that's quite cool. That's a good play. Like rule number 56 of Age of Empires gameplay: never push while sending mercenaries, because you don't want to fight without your biggest power spike in the game, and that's what your 1,000 coin has been invested into, is just so much power from that shipment. The rest of this deck from Optimus, it does have the Marvelous Year. Villagers gather for 6 minutes, 20% faster, I think it is. That's a long time, 6 minutes. Archaic Infantry Combat. Yeah, I suppose Spain also gets like crossbow pike shipments. Maybe Spain can play like Malta. Maybe we've hit like a new meta. And they can train. So Spain can do what Malta can do, but they can also train lancers. I think I want to play Spain. I think Spain seems like a strong civ. I think they might be S tier. Oh wait, yeah, no, they are. They're insane. Oh, Stradiots going for a raid. No, you got to fight with Stradiots. You can't raid with Stradiots. I think this is you don't want to raid at all. You just want to slam everything in onto A's. Like this is like the primary go time. If A's is actually sending doppels, no, not doppels, the Lange next, that'd be pretty sick. Lovely raid, beautiful raid there from A's. Beautiful raid from A's again, left side and top side. Oh, Optimus is all over the place. He's having to send back his goons left side. The straight up raid found nothing on the right. He's sieging down an outpost, and the villager may escape. Nah, he doesn't get put down. But oh, these villagers. You gotta run, Ace. You gotta run. You cannot let him see this. All is forgiven. This is gonna be huge. Huge, I tell you. Huge. Because goons need to come back, but these villagers are on their mass migration. He's back. He's back. Why is he backing off? It's just a skirmisher. What does he do? What? What's going on here? Does Optimus really struggle just to micro a few things at a time? How? Excuse me. I know he's out of gold, but that's a lot of things to kill there. Oh, the Huss. The Ulan raid going back into Spain's base. Yes, Optimus, they haven't disappeared. They've gone somewhere. The counter raid. The counter. He might just dive in. He might just dive in even more. Oh. I don't know what I want to watch. That's the Vills. So many of them. And these guys are going to sneak out. They're going to sneak out the other way, I think. Optimus scared, yeah. I agree. Yeah, these are going away. He might turn down, see this, and think he's captured everything, but these are just getting away. More raid top side. You know, you never know. You never quite know. It might not be over, but that's me. It would certainly take a miracle to come back. Sneeze. Lots of sneezes there. The poor villagers, they look so sad when they get... Just look at them, just having to chop or getting stabbed. It was painful. Okay, Rod's on the lands must be finishing this off. There we go. GG being called. Optimus taking this one back to 2-all. I don't know what from Optimus' perspective we want to see. Just mess from both players. 30 villagers. Aizamk 25, probably with 5 settler wagons remaining is my guesstimate.
Yeah.
Only 3. Yeah, the 2 over here went down. Wow, what an interesting one. Villager population. It seemed like the same thing, like we saw, like the same graph we saw before. It was all going fine, and then both players just trading quite a bit and just all starting to fall apart in that situation. Just raiding everywhere, and the early parts, like this was a massive raid, like where it felt like it was just 2 lands, and there were players nearby, but they just ran the other direction as if like the villagers were just gonna, as if it was just not happening. But then later on, Optimus was starting to get torn apart when he had when the only way for Aizamk to get back into the game was essentially raid. He did that to great effect. Spain is so S tier. It's unbelievably S tier. I think it's the best civ in the game at the moment. That's my opinion. When people say China's the best civ, I just say play Spain and you'll be fine. And that's what Optimus Prime has done. He's played Spain. He's up to 2-all. Aizamk playing Germany. Oh, into our final game and my final cast of tonight. Hooray! Fuck me, 5.5 hours. I'm gonna enjoy my time off when this is done, and who knows? Maybe I'll set the bar for somebody else. I knew it is something along that meaning, like somewhere around that. Ah, well, maybe I won't use that word in casting anymore, but I'll have to find out. Oh, it's 2-all. This is game 5, the final one of the series, it seems. Let's have a good game, guys. Let's enjoy it. Last one for me today, and maybe today I'll stream all together. I don't know what it comes up to. We'll find out. Right, guys, we're back into the final game of this Best of 5 series. We're on Portugal. A map I have not seen actually before or played on. It looks very similar to Pepper Coast. Hey, it's Pepper Coast. TP to the north. See down here. In front, native. Lots of resources in base and behind. All it just needs now is an extra bit of resources, and the map shrunk a little bit longitudinally. And there we go. We'll have Pepper Coast again. Arcanania? I can see that. I can see that as well. It's like a hybrid between Pepper Coast and Arcanania. I can see that. I kind of like it this way, but I know you guys will jump off a bridge or something, so we'll put it back to a bit more of a, streamer-friendly version. There we go. Nice view. Aizamk saying this is a long map, and Optimus is saying yes. Well, if everybody's been doing their map analysis thoroughly, you will know what the options are here. Maybe the actual natives, shall I say, spawn. There might be multiple natives that spawn here, but today it's the House of Bourbon, and whoever's a fan of my work, my channel, my stuff will know how much I speak about these guys with the highest of affection, and how much I think they are ridiculously broken. That Royal Musketeer, insanely broken. The Bourbon reforms tech, late mid-game, insanely broken. Even Royal Tax, mid-game, is insanely broken. The Royal March isn't insanely broken, it's nice, but paired up with insanely broken units is pretty strong. Not gonna lie, all this is just super stuff. Who wants a Musketeer which is stronger than an Ashi, no population, and actually cheaper than an Ashi? Oh yes, please. It's crazy. It's probably trains faster as well, and you can train anyone on the map strong. Oh, we're playing. Oh, it's China. Yeah, I love China. China. Oh, there's 6 berries here, so it could be a Japan map at a later point. And the thing is, like, for example, the Royal Musketeers, you're thinking, like, oh yeah, who's going to go natives? It's going to be civs like France, it's going to be civs like Aero. But realistically, China doesn't get a native, and they don't really want to be training wood-based units all age 2. And if they want to mass at, say, Chukanoo, but they don't really want to have, like, 20 pikes sat around, mind their own business. But with Go Musketeers, you can just spam batches of 5 of very strong units, food and gold, and when you want to transition to the age up, you've got the right macro to do so, to go up. It's just, to me, something like this makes absolute sense, even for China, because their housing in the second age is challenging. I know Optimus has gone to double TP here, but you can just go single TP, trading post, age up to the next age, get the chop for a TP in transition, get that being automatically built for 100 food, 100 wood, and there you go. You got yourself a barracks, you got everything. You don't need to go Russian consulate, you can go German consulate for the trickles and the eco. A big brain play, Harry. I've got to try that. Royal Bourbon Musketeers as the Chinese. That's the new meta. I want to call it the Harrison build. Yeah, it's another China-India, but the matchup's been reversed. Optimus is playing China and Aizamk's playing India. Oh, come on, we can't have a game without Aizamk playing as the elephants. Like, look at this beautiful Ellie. Look at that tail swag. Beautiful. I love how some people don't even have graphics cards which can actually see the elephants behind the trees. It's so funny. Oh, just look how he rides that. Like, yo, yo, yo. They see me mowing. My enemies, they're trying to catch me. Marching crazy. Trying to catch me. Marching crazy. Trying to catch me. I like to roll with the sepoys. But, oh. Something like that. Something like that. German Tilly's coming in here from Optimus. Optimus going for a very defensive Summer Palace. He's kind of... You could go forward with that. He's gone forward village, which is my biggest no-no as China. You'd never go forward village. I don't care how early you build it, but never go forward village. Seapoy's looking to have some... Oh my god. I think A's is tired. He's going Taj Mahal to age 2 for the... Is that coin trickle? Or coin crates? Coin crates? 500 corn. Tiger claws. Oh, he's going wood first. Is he going to go for flail elephants and tiger claw timing? You know what? If Optimus doesn't see this, he might be in trouble. Doesn't see it. But a beautiful blockhouse placement though. That is so good. That is such a good placement. Aizamk has the native TP, but you can't build it though. I don't think you can build it. I don't think you should be able to capture native flags which are within the building distance of your opponent. To me, that actually doesn't make sense. I mean, I suppose it does make sense, but it's just a bit weird, isn't it? You could try and build it yourself, but you can't. Oh, he sees it! Optimus, the magician! He gets to see through the fog of war! I wish I had eyesight like Optimus when I grow up. I think after the games we've seen of Optimus today, I think he deserves to go through. I think he's played so well today. We'll have to find out. What Civ counts as China? Spain. Spain counts China, I think, quite nicely. Especially with a very fast FF. China struggles. In come the flail elephants. Tiger Claw is anti-infantry, I think. Rax Consulate. Looking for a timing push realistically, but I don't think he's got any more time. Oh, all the pikes. Oh, that's not what we want to see if we're fans of elephants here. I need help. Yes, you do. Seapoy's being trained back to Seapoy's coming up. That constant's going to get denied. The magician going for the FF build pushes with a 9 pike shipment blind into India. This guy got map hacks or something? Did he see something we don't see? Nah, if anybody's crazy, not sure. If you think you see a castle, you think you can really train from it is flail elephants, which are just hopeless in military combat, especially versus hand infantry. And that's what the pikes are there for. They'll probably destroy. Yeah, they destroy crossbows, but versus anything else, they just don't do anything. They also have a beautiful sound. Ow. Oh. There you go. That's what we call the Indian music call. Oh, ceasefire called! I don't know if that helps. That helps Optimus more than it helps Aizamk, though. Because the Seapoys just popped out at a really good spot onto the pikes, but actually I think you might have saw all the stuff coming in. It's like, yeah, nah, I've got to get out of there. The thing is, A's is kind of forced to make a trade soon, because China is absolutely loving this. 24 vils for India, 25 for China. Wait, A's is still probably ahead militarily speaking, actually. Look at, yeah, distribution, wood log, Seapoys. Probably a little bit more. Steps go on the other side. As soon as the Shukano focus on all the Seapoys, they don't have to stop the pikes going down. I think the pikes should probably just siege the castle now, just for experience points. The pull trick, the drag box, and the step prize and the Gurkha. Lovely play here. There's so much stuff here. This explorer doing so much damage. Got some good value from that. Good value. Actually got some architects as well. Hunting the eagles. That's about it. Your lights are on your car. I'll do after this one. Oh, I left my lights on my car. I'm an idiot. I think it's my side parking light. God damn it. Oh well. I think that's what the plan was with the goal, but losing that front base behind. Oh, poor elephant. The thing is, flow elephants are anti-building units that they're not good versus anything else. And anytime you're not using them versus buildings, you're really struggling. Ah, versus life raiding with Party 35. Thank you, man. I'm nearly there. We're nearly there. Unfortunately, you've caught us at a time where Aizamk has kind of gone for a flow elephant rush into China. However, Optimus Prime, scouting the castle with a disciple, has reacted to it perfectly by transitioning to full bow pike, and the siege elephants have kind of not been managed to accomplish anything. Nice raid here from the Sowers onto the villagers, but a couple of villas getting mown down by the array of bow pike now into Arquebus here. Changed out Optimus with a new ways card again. He loves that card. He loves that card, and that might have inspired some more people. Where is the flare elephant? I swear there was. Oh, two have gone back this way. Oh, two will siege the building. You know, how the hell do these riders stay on the elephant? How do they stay on it? They must be good riders then. No, Jezebel. No, we do not celebrate people using iron flails in a tournament environment. We do not celebrate this. But it's certainly an interesting play, isn't it? Interesting kind of like, oh, what should I do in the final game of a best of 5 series? I don't know, let's do this. Bam. He's got the China sent the new ways card. Converts all your Chu Canoe into Arquebusiers, pikes into Changdaos, but they're only colonial age units, so they're not super strong. They're good, but they're not super strong. Step riders here from Optimus, and there's just so much stuff here. There's so much stuff. China can just age. China can just age too. China can just do whatever it pleases now, I think. He's actually going to chase these Sowers down. Good call. Got a couple Kashaks to help out. Those Gurkhas hung out. 2 Flails ass can be killed as well. The rest of the army is just going straight to the base just to finish this one off. I guess China's going to send coin now. Coin and age. He's going to export, but he doesn't. He just says coin and age. Win age 2, age up, safe age as well. Rajputs. Why are there Rajputs from A's? They're trained Rajputs. They're not even sent Rajputs. I think my baby elephant's tired. I think he said when he played this game it was around about 2 AM in Malaysia time, so I'm tired. It's not even 10 o'clock here. Well, to be fair, I don't have dinner yet. I've got other stuff to do. But the Rajputs on the Step Riders! Off they go! Get out of my town. But oh yes, there's a lot of Rajput villager, tiger claw, elephants topside. Yeah, I guess this can work. This isn't too bad, but the villagers going into tank is quite desperate. No great coats as well. It makes me sad. It makes me sad to see this happen. The villager push with no great coats. It's like the thing is, there's no answer to that though. That's the problem is there's no answer to that. GG. To be fair, we thank our elephant for fixing the UI mod. He's worked wonders, and it's an honour to cast his games as always. He's a good lad, but today his elephant shenanigans didn't work, and I don't think I want to watch these villagers go down. Make it stop! Somebody make it stop! Hey, could be worse. Could be Kai's Clan. Hey! Right, Aizamk wins that. 3-2 win for Aizamk. Congratulations, Aizamk. We'll see you in the next round, of course. Yeah, Aizamk wins 11 to -5. Congratulations there for Aizamk. He's going to move into the next round. Jokes aside, Optimus wins that game, wins the series 3-2. And I think after today's action, what I've seen of him deserves. Well, when I say next round, it is to the qualification bracket series. He's going to be playing. Who knows he's playing? I think it's Keister. I might want to check. Yeah, Keister. Keister beat Julian before. So yeah, to decide who goes into the next round, into the qualification brackets, is Keister versus Optimus Prime. Oh yeah, I'm done. And good news that Callan will be taking over on the ESOC stream, I guess? Yeah, ESOC stream to carry on that final series between Keister Optimus, and I will watch with great anticipation later on. But for me, I'm pooped, I'm done. And yeah, Kaiser Klein 0, Aiken 3. What a series that was, wasn't it? That was some good action. That's just funny games. That's a series of the day for the kind of like the what those games represented. Optimus Kevin was very traditional. It's a very traditional series, and quite a few of those games went to 30 minutes. So if you want a bit more of this longer series, that was a good one. 3-1 for Optimus. And Optimus Aizamk was just crazy stuff. It's unstandard. So we've got new DE Troll. We've got old standard Age Empires Theory, and we've got some wacky Age Empires Theory. A series for every kind of player. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, I shall leave you with some nice music, but I think that will be it for me. I'll raid over in about a couple minutes, so I'll see you guys later on. Have a good night, everybody. Ciao, ciao, ciao.